Okay, starting temperature is 24.3 degrees, 24.3, and we only care about the one on the right side because the left one is inside the housings. And the starting mileage is 12,805, 12805. And away we go. Uh-oh. Looks like there's an accident. Or two cars are just making love at the intersection. Let's see what we can see. That's gotta suck. I think accidents are interesting. Not that I want to have people be in accidents, but if there is an accident, because there always will be, I'm always interested to see who was at fault, or who made the mistake, or who wasn't paying attention, or who was being the aggressive driver, or what actually happened. I haven't been in an accident recently, knock on wood, but you try so hard to pay attention to everybody else. You try to make sure that they can see you, make sure that you can prevent an accident, or if you see an accident coming, you can avoid it, or whatever the case might be. Then every once in a while you end up zoning out while you're riding to work. In my car, listening to music or whatever the case might be, and all of a sudden you realize, oh, I'm starting to go into somebody else's lane, and then you panic and sort of back. Try really hard to make sure that doesn't happen. I wonder if that's why I like manual transmission cars better than automatic. Because I think automatic, it's too easy to zone out, because really you're just using your right foot, gas or brake, and then you're steering, and that's it. So you can really get away with driving with just one foot and one hand. Whereas if you're in a manual transmission, you're going to end up using both your hands, one to steer, one to shift, and you're going to use both feet, brake, gas, clutch. So maybe that's why I like it. Of course, it's kind of funny because I'm driving an automatic motorcycle. Well, I'm sorry if I offended anybody with that. I'm driving a scooter where I'm really only just using two hands and my feet aren't engaged. Or not engaged. Last week when I was coming home during that big snowstorm, if you can see right here, I don't know if you can see it, the fence is broken down. This road was not good, but there were definitely two tracks in the road where the car tires were going, and as long as you stayed within the tracks, you were fine. But somebody in an SUV had somehow managed to drive off and over the bank. I don't understand. Weren't you focused? I mean, there's two tracks. All you have to do is keep your tires within the tracks. And you know, she was in the ditch. Somebody was already helping her, so that's okay. I just drove by. You know, in a way I feel sad or sorry for her, because, you know, she probably has damage to her vehicle. She's got to get that thing towed out of the ditch. But at the same time, you know, weren't you paying attention? I think in the end, I think it's your fault. I mean, you can blame the weather. I mean, that's a logical explanation, but at the same time, I didn't see anybody else in the ditch next to you. Because if the weather was at fault, don't you think everybody would be in the ditch? Now, I know there's a lot of cars that end up being on the ditch when it snows or when it gets icy. I mean, obviously, if the percentage is high, then yeah, it's the weather. But if it's just like one car out of 1,000, then could it possibly be that there's a chance that one out of 1,000 drivers aren't very good, aren't paying attention, aren't focused, don't know how to drive, too busy texting? Ooh, Jenny's home. Alright, let's try this again. Line up. Straight entry. Hey. Oh shit. Ending mileage 12,845, 12845. See ya.